Good evening, everyone. How you doing tonight? Today is January 8th, and this is the IHSEA weekly podcast number 12.
12?
Yes,
12.
we've made it to 12. I can't believe it. With me today, back to our usual guest, Keith Kennedy, back in the second chair.
What's up, guys?
Today we're going to be talking about a couple different things, wrapping up the Invitational and then getting started on the next season. So we're really excited to have our registration open and get teams started to sign up. I think we already have 14 schools signed up for this year, so it's already looking good.
One of them is me. I actually got the form in early this
I
time.
know. I was like, wow, he's on his game this year.
Because, we had a 6.5 hour meeting on Monday, and I kind of had to occupy it somehow.
You had to do something to keep your sanity. That happens.
And totally not fall asleep. No, totally.
Yeah, don't do that. Not during meetings.
Nope. You shaved, man. What changed?
I did shave. It only happens like 5 times a year, so
You look so different.
I look like a baby. Yes, I know.
I can see your chin. This is very weird.
I know. Trust me. You won't like after like this. I'll probably grow out until like May or April.
I want to see the mountain man beard like down the middle of your chest.
Yeah. I can't do that. I have a wife. I'd like to keep her.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, I would like to do it at some point, but probably not till I'm older. I want to get a little more gray in it, so it looks distinguished.
So the Invitational. I know on the league end, it was a hectic 18 hours total of live time. I went back and counted it. It was 18 hours live. I'm really thankful for Andy Mendez, chill around here in chat, for streaming with me, as well as my friend Grayson to help me out with streaming. I would have had a much worse time if I had not had company there, because matches dragging on through almost 7 p.m. It was getting kind of late, but there was some really good matches. I want to see if I can't find it. There was a gold graph for the Naperville, one of the Naperville games, the last game of the group stage, I think, where it went back and forth, and finally Naperville won a team fight and then lost the game because they got front doored by an Olaf.
Yeah, that game was actually really good. I was surprised how close that game was and how back and forth it was. It's like one of those games where you're on the edge of your seat the entire end because one mistake could win the game. And
it was at that one mistake stage for a solid 15 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, who's going to win?
Good.
Like, no one even got Elder, right? They had just spawned.
Nope, because they would have just kept fighting over it, and it ended up being just this big team fight in like tier 3 bot lane turret, and meanwhile Olaf's just walking down mid casually. So there's these positioning things. It's really cool to see high school compete at this level. It's really unfortunate that for the third place match, Drew and OPRF's team had to go due to scheduling difficulties. So they had to forfeit that. But the first place match was exciting, and I'm really thankful for all that tuned in. We had at some point, I think, 50, 60 viewers.
Yeah, I think we capped at like 57 or 58.
So
I was like, wow, that was good.
Yeah, it was awesome to see. I was really thankful of of everyone to just support the entire stream, and I have a lot of channel points now. Holy crap! Because I left the stream open the entire time.
There you
go. I'm at like 8,000.
I have infinity, so I beat you.
Why? Oh, you own the channel. Whoops.
Because I'm on the channel.
Fair. Can I own the channel?
No.
Damn it. I don't know. On the Overwatch side, it was a really awesome tournament. My guys were really fighting hard for that matches, and they've come back renewed after that tournament.
That's really good to hear. Like that, and I think Overwatch was fairly smooth because we had very little problems with Overwatch at all. So I was like, wow, that's pretty good to hear. And then with League, we had a few snafus, a few hiccups. We weren't planning for a 3-way tie for first, which kind of threw us off our game.
Yeah.
I add to the rules, tiebreaker rules, officially. That way we don't have to worry about that.
It's just next year. It's just gonna be literally time.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I know exactly, just straight time, like fastest matches. And that's what we should
And
have done. But I was like, I didn't want that to be the case because the first 3 matches they didn't know that, so they might have
yeah,
went for that one last tower dive, um, instead of actually just like ending the game, which could it literally was a 2 minute difference between all 3 teams,
and
which
that's 2
is
minutes
crazy.
across what, 3 games?
4, no,
Jeez.
5, right? There was
Well,
how many in a group?
you took
6.
one of the wins.
So 4. Or no,
Yes, of course.
yeah, 4. So there's 4 and
So
1.
it's 2 minute difference across 4 games. So an average of 30 seconds per game
Was
was
the
the
difference?
difference.
Yeah, exactly. And so like one tower dive, or one fountain dive, could have costed a team a game, and I didn't want to hold them all against that. And it was unfortunate that Taft's fifth player couldn't make it on time because he set his alarm for 8 p.m. instead of 8 a.m.
Jeez. Wow.
Typical,
But
typical teenager though. I mean, that's expected at some point.
yeah, it went really well, I think, and we learned a lot of lessons going into the season. I think I want to use challenge the season,
Yeah, no, I'm
honestly.
definitely excited for it. I'm hoping he gets back to me before our season really starts. I think it was really smooth that way. I think how we did the results channel, since it won't have tournament codes.
Yeah,
Um,
the results channel. Can we keep that, please?
yeah. Well,
That
if
made
we
my
have
life
tournament
so much
codes,
easier.
it won't be that big of a deal. But I don't think they're gonna have that infrastructure yet. I think they said they were working on that.
Tournament code's a lot of work, man.
It depends on if you have the right API or not. Like, I don't think once you have it set up, I don't think it's. Well, I can't say that's not that. I'm not a programmer, but there has to be. If Battlefy has it working fine for years now, it shouldn't be that hard. Not saying that they don't have good engineers, but
Yeah, it should be something that can get going. But in any case, I think that it all went pretty well,
yeah,
and learned a lot of lessons that I want to take with me into the season. Because, children, you can argue with me about this, but I think I'm kind of heading upstream for League this year because I already have everything set up for it.
I mean, he does
Which,
2, but it's all like,
yeah,
who wants to do it? I have 2 people. I
but
don't care. We
yeah,
can.
once I figured out OBS, because OBS is not beginner friendly in certain ways.
Yeah, as as one of our staff members is figuring out, it's like I don't know how to do Twitch, and I'm like, we'll have to give you a crash course.
Yeah, I'm very lucky that I've had the experience of doing it before, and I knew I was looking for, because I think a lot of my experience came from the finals last year.
Yeah, finals probably taught you a lot through that, and then uh, the other nice thing is like I've been streaming for 5 years, so I kind of have Googled everything already.
Nerd.
Hey, I haven't said I've been successful. I've just been doing it and doing it right for 5 years. So, uh, a lot of little things. It's like, oh, here, change your, upload your stream and change this, and so
I'm gonna be honest, I still have not a clue how to set up delay.
that it's really easy.
I know, I
There's
just haven't
there's
looked
three
for
different ways
it.
to do it, but it's really easy.
I just haven't looked for it. That's my problem.
I like Streamlabs integration. I don't like how closed off it is. I do like a lot of their stuff, and I use most of their stuff on my personal channel and the other channels I have run. They're obviously everyone uses their pop up for notifications, and I'm hopefully going to be testing the follow thank you stream at the end today, just as a test to see if it works, and then we'll design something around that.
Oh yeah.
Because I wanted something at the end of streams. So like, oh, we don't ever actually have notifications on for followers and whatnot, and it kind of would be nice if we did do that for the people who do follow us and when
Yeah.
our subscribers, for when we actually get an emote. Hopefully that will be soon.
Oh
I
god,
have
if
an
it's the
idea
one I
for
think
it.
it is.
I want to keep it secret until I get it up there.
If it's the one I think it is, I swear.
It's not going to be yours. It's not
Thank you,
this time.
Todd.
It's not going to be that's going to stay Discord only for right now.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
At least until we get like a few more
Not a ton of
slots.
students know about it, actually.
I'll change
Please.
that.
Please.
Here come an announcement coming soon with your Discord
Oh,
emote.
God, my face. That is the most recent picture of me ever, anywhere. I don't take pictures of myself, so that is actually the most recent picture of me.
That's hilarious. Yet you're on stream almost every week with me.
Yep.
Nice. I'll have to screenshot
Yep.
some of these.
Oh god. No, my students already have. When it's like, Mr. Kennedy, you know you're on Twitch? Yes.
Yes. My kids still don't
I'm
believe it. It's like, wait, you live stream? I was like, I've only told you that. I have Twitch stickers all over my laptop. I talk about it all the time. You guys just don't listen.
actually, Terp, you're on topic here. Andy, don't do this to me. So I think we're ready for the regular season discussion. If that's all we got for the invitational.
Yeah, I think it went great. Congratulations to Jones College Prep, and then I forgot what team won Overwatch. I don't think it was anyone important, so we can just skip over them.
Oh yeah, I wonder. I really wonder what podunk school won Overwatch.
Yeah, it must have been some like cornfield school or something, or I've
Yeah,
never
that's
heard of
one
them
school.
before. No, congratulations, Naperville North. As always, I'm praying we have a team in hiding somewhere that just hasn't come out of the woodwork that actually can compete with you. And good luck next week for playing for the NASF Championship.
Oh
Feel free to
yeah.
let us know so we can put announcements in there. We'd love to have all of our Illinois contingents meming up the chat because that's their chat, not ours. So we can feel free to meme that one up.
Woohoo! The contest CFS get
Do
banned
you
from
do you
Nixie
guys
chat.
have your spam for the match yet? Do we know what we're spamming to cheer on Naperville North? Spam this here for whatever you guys are gonna come up with. We need to figure that out.
Someone figure out the Twitch metrics here. You guys
Yes,
know how Twitch chat works.
yes. Let's get those copy pastas. We'll post them in the Discord. That way everyone can copy pasta. Gotcha. We will use and then win on Twitter. I'm hoping. Do you guys know if it's gonna be Riot streamed or not? Because I
What
know
does that mean?
what,
Riot streamed?
like on Riot's actual stream.
It's Overwatch.
Oh, why am I thinking League? Yes,
My
on
God, man.
Blizzard's streams at all. That's what I meant. Because they did stream the championship last year for League. That's why I was thinking League.
Yeah.
So I got wrong game chirp. Thanks. Okay, on NASFs. Yeah, I know because I know Riot did stream it on their channel during one of their things. I think it was recorded though, so it wasn't live.
Yeah. That is
Um,
also Rito.
yeah, but I thought that would have been really cool to actually put them on there. So let me know how that goes for sure, and then we'll talk later, I guess, on how it went. We'll have to fill us in after you guys come back.
Yeah. Hopefully this trophy.
Um, yeah, so if you want to, you can drop those links in here, Terp, and then also put an announcement in our regular chat or our announcement chats about the Overwatch stuff, or in the Overwatch chat, actually. You can do that so that everyone knows the rules and everything. I will also be sending out an email right after the stream ends tonight to let everyone know about the register that haven't registered yet, because a lot of people that aren't on Discord or aren't on the stream right now, which everyone should be, inviting all your friends to join us. Don't
Yes,
actually know about the
12
registration
people.
being live, so unless I've talked to them or they've asked.
There's a whole 12 people.
Hey,
So we have a bunch of registration forms out there. There is a form that was sent to all coaches we have the info for. That is your initial registration for IHSEA for the spring season, which is going to have League of Legends, Overwatch, and almost said Rocket League, Fortnite. I am, for those who are interested in Rocket League, I am looking at doing just like a 2-day thing, 1v1s, yada yada. Sometime I'll figure out a time that works out for the entire league later. But we are doing this form, and so it's only for coaches to fill out. We don't want 6 submissions from Timmy from the school. No, it's just coaches, please. That's
wow,
why I
just
was
call out Timmy
thinking.
from Schaumburg. Nice. Just call him out.
Oh God, I forgot. Tim, I'm sorry.
After all the help he did this year.
He made those overlays. Tim, please.
Um, yeah. And yeah, Rocket League. I know we are actually might be playing HSEL for Rocket League this year. And I know there is a couple other ones too. So definitely, we'll be hitting up schools for scrims once we figure out our actual practice day after school, and what game days are for HSEL. So if anyone's still interested in Rocket League, definitely keep everything around. I know someone just asked in Discord somewhere, but I can't open it yet.
I'm running out of days to use my lab. Like I don't have enough weekdays to actually use my lab at this point because I have too many players.
Yeah, it's time to ask him for another lab. Like, look, I got 40 kids here. I need more computers.
Yeah, can I? Well, I have more space that lab, so I can maybe cram in like another 10 computers in there.
See, just start. Hey guys, like, look how popular this is. You guys just have to win something. That's what it is.
Well, I'm working on that. If Turp would let me through. Okay, Andy, you're in a closet. That's different. You guys are in a
Um,
closet.
that should be a link, but it's because Terp's not a mod.
I think we got it fixed. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I will in a second.
Oh, roster submissions. Oh God. Hmm. Post that in the Discord, and I'll take care of that during another meeting later.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're getting those seasons set. The Fortnite rules and the stuff is already put out by Dalton McGee out of Springfield. He's one running that. Uh, Terpstra, or Chris is his first name?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris Terpstra from Neighborville North is running the Overwatch side, and he's taking care of all the forums there. He's being helped by Dalton McGee, of course. And then myself and Todd are taking care of League of Legends for the administrative side, although I'm sure that'll probably be actually Fortnite might take over for size wise. But
I think no, I think we'll be pretty close to Fortnite on size wise. Last year we had 30 teams, like average like 6-7 players a team, so we'll have that was like 210. I think we'll be right around the same time.
can I get a raise?
Yeah, I'm gonna raise it times 30 this year.
Oh, how nice of you.
Yeah, so multiply that by 0, and it's still 0.
But
um,
yeah, so forums are out there. We're getting stuff put out. Oh god, there it is. Make a note for myself to do that before I forget. When's the stuff for League going up?
League, the sign up, just use the main registration form. The calendar is up on the FAQ channel. So if you guys check out the FAQ channel, the calendar is there. We're starting basically the week after Fortnite. No, the week after Overwatch, I think. But we're the last starting game. Just the way the finals line up and the schedule lines up. So we don't have two finals on one Saturday, and we're all stretched thin.
Yeah, so League of Legends is starting the 13th of February. And Overwatch is starting the 5th of February.
Right. Yep.
And Fortnite is starting the 3rd with JV and the 4th with Varsity.
So third, fourth, fifth is all is Fortnite, Overwatch. The next week is League. The way the season ran out, I think LAN event. If you guys want to start talking to sponsors about LAN event, it's May 2nd for League, and the week before that is Overwatch, and the week before that is Fortnite.
Now, do we know where it is?
We do not know locations for all of them yet. We still are confirming all the details on those. So we're waiting for signups so we know how many teams we have. Because that will let us know how many, where we can go, depending on what it costs.
That should about cover it for this season for now. All the stuff's in documentation. League of Legends, the rules are going to be pretty similar to the stuff for the Invitational. It's mostly just going to be changes for scheduling stuff, and possibly I think we still should stick with that universal channel if we don't get a match code.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that's if we're sticking with challenge, that's probably what we're gonna do.
Because that made my life so much easier.
Then going to every team channel, yeah.
Yeah, and then everyone DMs me, and I'm like, oh god, which one of these DMs is important?
Yeah, no, that definitely it makes more sense to have it in that channel too, because then everyone else can just mute it and not have to worry about it unless you're.
Or if teams want to see the match results before I have them all entered, or they want to see scoreboards, and because it's also partially a scouting thing. Because the issue with I think we had last season was it was hard to scout match results because you only had the numerical results, you couldn't see scoreboards. So this could be a scouting thing to.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, and I'd love to have a kid to be able to scrape those and then pull the data off what champion and kills and assists.
Speaking of scouting, I've been stalking your team.
My team. Good luck with that.
Yeah, I know. It's not a lot to go off of, but even less for me because I have 3 players who have brand new accounts.
Yeah, I have 2 guys who just started playing like last year because their friend basically like held them hostage and said, "Hey, you're gonna play League with me because I need more players for next year."
Man, that is an interesting mindset. That's what I did with 3 players this year.
Yeah,
I dragged my Overwatch.
The nice thing is he was our sub last year. He didn't even get to play in but like one game.
Huh.
And
I dragged my Overwatch captain over to play jungle.
Nice.
So I have a bunch of new players, and I'm pretty happy with some progress they've made. But we need some actual competition, so I'm thankful for the scrim. Hey, gentlemen's agreement. Can we not play set? I think it comes out that day.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll discuss our scrims later. Should I discuss the CS:GO? Man, I want to. The issue is it's M-rated because this way, I love CS:GO. I'd love to play it, but it's M-rated. We have a very hard time getting that past admin.
Yeah, some schools
Especially,
have actually like a waiver that their kids have to sign, that their parents have to sign, saying that they allow them, kind of like when you have to watch an R-rated movie for film class.
yeah.
Um, but lots of schools aren't willing to do that because esports is so new, and they're like, oh, well, why are you playing these M-rated games? The kids aren't supposed to be playing these things. So, if your school allows it, I mean, that's up to your sponsors and coaches. But I would definitely suggest making sure that there is something in writing, because if district finds out, or someone above that, or some parent finds out and be like, I didn't know my kid was going to be watching this thing, and it comes down, they will essentially shut esports down at the school, because if the parents have concerns, then it will get down. So if you do want to play it, we IHSEA and also the state, I know already, will not touch that with a stick. But I know HSEL does Siege and CS:GO, and I don't know if they have any extra requirement because it's M rated or not. But I usually just suggest have the schools make sure you get approval from the principal. I know schools that have had kids do presentations on it, meaning saying like this is why we should be able to play it.
And like
in
we as gamers think it's fine.
right.
We understand and we don't have any issues with it. It's really just the reality of it's going to be really difficult for us as a league and for every school to even get it close to it.
Yeah, I mean that's why like a lot of places and things aren't even touching shooters, period, because they don't want to have to deal with associating shooters with esports first. They want to build the leagues around everything else. So a lot of the other state leagues and even some of the national leagues don't touch shooters at all, not even Fortnite, just because
And
of that.
and admittedly, every season, every off season, we're looking to expand the pool of games we do. Now that we're in a fall season, we can add stuff to that, but it's got to be within reason to a certain extent of what we're actually doing.
Yeah, and I think we'll align a little bit more stuff to the state tournaments as we get closer to state being official. Um, Possibly adding some sort of 2K, portion of the league, depending on how that goes.
Coming
Um,
soon.
yeah, hopefully we'll see. And then again, it depends on also how many people are there to help us. Like the more coaches and sponsors that can help us run this league, the more stuff that we can do.
Oh,
Obviously,
quick
right
thing: if
now,
any coach wants to contact us, please do so.
yeah. Or if you know that your coach does have a little extra time or has a specialty, whether it's website design or writing, English teachers, like creative writers, journalists, like whatever, we need all the help we can get trying to get a lot of this stuff coordinated and get you guys to be more active as well. So
We're kind of running short on manpower for certain things, so I'd be really thankful to get some extra help.
yeah, especially since we're all teachers or at least working in the schools, we're usually busy and have families and things, and we'd like to have a little bit of free time because we do love
To
playing
go,
games.
yeah, I actually want to go play the games instead of just watch them.
Yeah, or cast them for 18 hours on
Yeah,
your
that was
break.
fun though. That was fun.
Yeah.
Although, admittedly, going into the first day, I may have gone to bed at 2 a.m. So the first couple hours of Saturday was kind of rough for me.
Yeah, I mean you're still on break, so I
Yeah.
totally feel you. I was not on break, so I was already bright eyed and bushy tailed at that point.
Oh God, yeah, you guys went back on Thursday.
Yeah, yeah,
That's weird. That's really weird.
yeah. Springfield went back as well on Thursday. So yeah,
But
well, go ahead. Anything
anything
else?
else for the season?
No, I think that was it. Just make sure you guys get that registration form filled out, send it over to your coaches. Make sure a coach fills it out. No students will have no student responses will be accepted. So I'll reach out to any student who does respond, but they must be filled out by your coach or sponsor. We want to make sure that they're aware of it. That make sure they do have clearance to have the club, because some schools don't necessarily have full clearance to do that. So we want to make sure that's all taken care of, at least on the upfront. So, but yeah, if there's anything else, we will be also announcing the next 4 Wednesdays will be very important. So make sure you guys let all your players know. We're gonna start doing basically information sessions for each game. So I think we're gonna start with Fortnite. I don't know if that'll be next week or the week after, but we'll be starting with one of the games and starting to go through all of the rules. And we want everybody that's participating to be in there. So we'll send out an email announcement with those to make sure
If
that
I have to moderate chat during the league stream, I swear. Drew, I know it's you.
But yeah, we want to talk about sportsmanship, things like that, and just how the league's going to run and how games and matches are played. That way, everyone is here and can see it. So that'll be like a mandatory meeting for all players of those games. And like I said, it probably might not start next week because I don't think we have enough teams signed up. So it'll probably start the 22nd, 29th, and then we might do like a special one. Well, actually, no, we should have time to do one the week after that for League, after the Overwatch match.
Yeah.
For that week. So.
And then, you want me to mention the 66 games at all?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If anyone, I think they're still accepting them up till today or tomorrow. If you guys are interested in the Route 66 Games tournament, it's a 2-day tournament in Bloomington Normal at the arena there.
Motors Arena.
Yeah, it's a really big arena. They did it last year. They had a great turnout. They're still looking for some high school teams to participate. So check out. Do you have the link handy?
I do not. 1 second. I almost brought my team, and then we had some scheduling conflicts. So instead, I am going there to speak on a panel as a representative for IHSEA.
Oh, you beat me to it.
There we go. I'm a representative for IHSEA and talking about just esports at a high school level with along other people from the GLEA, Great Lakes Esports Association. That's Michigan, Wisconsin, Indiana, Ohio.
Iowa. And Kansas? No.
Great Lakes is a very broad definition, isn't it?
We've kind of expanded to basically just be Midwest, but...
Yeah. All the corn folk.
Yeah.
But I'll be there speaking on behalf of IHSEA if you want to come by and say hi.
Yeah, and they're actually going to have a bunch of stuff. So if you happen to be in the area or at least somewhere near there, I think tickets are really cheap, like $5 or $10 to go in. They have a whole bunch of stuff going on at the event. A college/pro-am tournament.
There's two separate tournaments. There's a college one running Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the high school one's running Saturday, Sunday.
Yep, and then they have an expo. They also have like a classics game expo running at the same time. I think they're going to have the Pac-Man world champion there as well. So if you ever watched the documentary about arcades, he was one of the main people featured in it. But yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think that's all the events we got on the calendar. Oh yeah, just only a few of them.
Only a lot of them.
Yeah, only a lot of them. I hope everyone's having a fun time back at school after winter break. All enjoying your fun time.
Not at all. I mean, yeah, I am, of course.
I'm enjoying being back teaching. It's fun.
It's nice. It's going to take like another 3 days for the kids to get back into it. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm doing quizzes all next Tuesday, so I can't take too long.
Yeah, well, that's fun. Start the semester off right with a nice quiz, right?
Oh yeah, it'll be easy though. Easy for me at least.
All right, well, I think that is all it for now. If you guys have any other questions, drop us a line in Discord. Send us an email. Like I said, I'll be sending out an email shortly about the upcoming registration for the season. So tell your coaches to look out in their email, get that filled out as soon as possible. That way we have a good, accurate count of how many teams are in so far. Right now we have 10 league varsity, 5 JV, 3 Overwatch varsity, 7 JV for Overwatch.
Wait, we got 7. We can actually have a full JV Overwatch tournament, I think.
Yeah, we already got that. We were concerned about it this year. We already set for
awesome.
JV.
That's awesome.
If they all stay in, we'll see how it goes. But
I mean, I'm staying. Yeah. Unless I seriously drop 5 players.
And then we already have like 24 kids signed up for Fortnite and 12 for JV. So we're already at a good start with only 14 schools signed up.
Awesome.
I am very happy and excited for this year. I kind of want to. I don't know if you've been seeing Wisconsin's post that they have something like 140 teams. Or something schools signed up or teams signed up. I'm like, I want to beat them.
I don't know if we have the infrastructure for that at this point.
What do you mean? We're already at 15, 25. and then another 18. So we're at like 40 something. So I don't know if they're
Yeah,
counting.
fair.
Are they counting schools or is it teams?
I think it's teams.
Right. So I
I,
think
I
we have a
and
good
I
chance
know
to
we
beat them.
got a huge population for League, especially in Fortnite. And then Overwatch, I'm hoping we can keep at least that 20 we had for the Invitational, if not more. I know League, I was looking at 30 originally for the Invitational at least, and we had to drop a couple off. So I'm hoping we can keep all them.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely have at least everyone that was in the invitational, and then we'll have another 15 to 16 more. I'm thinking we're gonna have closer to 50 to 60 for league varsity.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool
So
with me.
well, I'm excited. I can't wait. So
Yeah.
otherwise, check us out next week, 8:15, same bat channel, same bat time. Um, thanks again, Keith, for being here and
Yeah.
joining me. I'm glad to have you back after a couple weeks off.
Yeah.
And then come check us out, guys. Make sure you remember every day, all day, be better. Have a good night, guys.